Hello and welcome to my channel, Attila Tarot. In this video, I'm gonna continue the 2026 predictions by country, and this time we're going into Mexico. We're gonna look at month by month what's gonna be the energies, the certain topics that will happen in Mexico in the year of 2026. As you can see, I like to kind of let the cards to fall, so which means that this might take a couple minutes, and if you want to skip this part, you are able to do it by looking at the timestamp in terms of going to the reading itself. Alright, so it's going to be an exciting year for Mexico. The World Cup is returning after 40 years. The Soccer World Cup, so obviously I'm sure the country must be super excited, although it's kind of partial because it is co-hosted with Canada and the United States as well. But when you look at Mexico in 2025, there's been quite a lot of challenges for the country. The economic growth have been pretty sluggish. Then also, similarly like Canada, they were impacted as well with by the US tariffs, and there's a lot of export dependency on the US market, especially when it comes to the auto industry. And obviously there's been a lot of inflation, monetary and fiscal tensions as well in Mexico, so that continues to be a challenge, like I think everywhere. But also crime, security, and institutional issues, organized crimes, the cartels, the drug cartels are a definite challenge for the country, how to kind of fix it, and corruption. And as well, and of course, like the infrastructure for the major upcoming events, for the World Cup, making sure that all the infrastructure is done. And of course there might be some challenges in terms of climate and also climate challenges, rains, floods, etc., etc. So there's quite a lot of potential for 2026 with this World Cup returning in terms of tourism as well. So we'll see whether that's going to be long-term or not. But also we'll see what kind of challenges the tariffs going to bring. And while I'm finishing shuffling, there's only a few cards to pick. I recommend you to check out my other videos. I have quite a few political readings. But also I encourage you to like, share, subscribe, hype, and check out the regular readings that I do for your zodiac sign. I think you can benefit from seeing what kind of energies will come. And now just left one card, and we're pretty much, yes, we're ready to go. I just need to sit down because in order for you to see it, I actually have to stand, which is quite exhausting. But anyway, let's get started. So the first card we have here is South Node, which is don't let your past hold you back. So it's a very interesting card because obviously Mexico has been through a lot. It has a beautiful long history, and I think it's very important for Mexico to realize certain things that happened in the past, that next time it will happen, it might necessarily be the same. And I think I'm kind of getting as well that they're able to rewrite history. I'm kind of getting something with the cartels, the drug cartels, that like obviously there has been a lot of history and trying to fight them. And I think they don't necessarily look at what was happening before and what went wrong, and it's going to be coming back in a sense the same way. So we'll see what's going to be the other messages. The next card we have is blessed. So actually that's a very positive card, number 22. It means that blessings are on its way to Mexico. Good things will happen, positive evolution of some sort. So that's a great sign. And from this deck, we do have the adventure, worlds of wonder, travel for work, guide, long distance, rich in experience. So I'm kind of getting here a very tourism vibe. I think there's going to be a lot of travel happening to Mexico probably this year. Maybe the tourism industry is going to be flourishing. I think we talked about that the FIFA World Cup might be impacting that, but I think also just the fact that Canadians are not traveling that much to the US, maybe we've been seeing that they are going more to South, and Mexico might be benefiting from it. But again, this is a great card of adventure, so there's some great opportunities, possibilities that ahead of Mexico. But I think very important to look at that the past shouldn't hold them back in any shape or form. Now let's see the energy at the bottom of this deck. We do have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a very great energy because this is a card of long-term stability, long-term prosperity. He's the richest king, so there's definitely can be some great things happening here from the economic perspective that might influence the country on the long run. All right, we're gonna start with again, it can be a leader as well, somebody who has a great financial acumen. But we're gonna start with the monthly ones, and we will see if we need any kind of clarifiers for it. All right, so January is starting here with the Emperor. So what we need to know about the Emperor is the Emperor is practically the leader of the country. So maybe something will happen connected to the leader, but this is also a card of leadership, taking a lead and making actions. The Emperor is very successful. It is uniting all of the energies of the other kings, so definitely brings the leadership, it brings the organizational skills, the strategy, the money, the resources, and the feelings and emotions and balancing things. So from that perspective, it might be looking at new structures, new approaches, new strategies that the country is looking into in January. So we'll see what's going to be the clarifying card, but also this is a great card of building the whole country up and leading the country and taking a leadership role in some shape or form that might be very important for the country. Okay, so it's very interesting. We have here the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is a stuck energy. So maybe things gonna be kind of stuck for the leader. The first thing that came to my mind, that's sickness. So maybe the president, I think they call President Claudia, might be sick this month. Because, you know, like the Hangman can mean sickness. And here, the emperor, the leader of the country, will be actually the kind of stuck in some shape or form. Maybe she won't be able to do what she has to do because of some kind of a sickness. But I'm kind of getting that she's gonna be really blocked. Anyway, it can be as well. It's very important for her to look things from a different point of view as well, because this is a card that can indicate that, you know, you need to kind of let go of something. You need to surrender. I'm just kind of thinking about what came to me in my story. Maybe she needs to kind of surrender to some kind of a traditions. Maybe as well let go of certain expectations when that Hanged Man comes up. Okay, so February, we do have here the Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles is all about juggling things, balancing many aspects. So obviously it can be connected to finances because, you know, it's pentacles, coins. So definitely they might be balancing the budget. They might be balancing what is that they're spending the money on. but also can be many things that they need to juggle. Maybe various projects, being very resourceful, using the resources properly, balancing alliances as well might be a theme of that card. And interestingly, the clarifier is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about taking a pause and taking a break of something. Definitely can be connected to rethinking what they're doing. Interestingly, this is also a card of healing. So I think if there was something here with the leader in January, I think she'll be recovered by February. Because, I kind of said that with that Hanged Man, maybe the leader is going to be sick, but I think she'll be fine by February, whatever was in January. Okay, the next month is March. We do have here the Three of Cups. This is a card of joy, celebration, happiness, get-togethers, festivals as well. I'm not sure if there's any kind of festival happening in March, but I think they're kind of planning to have the reopening of the Azteca Stadium, which I think will be a very, very good celebration for the country. I think there's going to be a lot of happiness around it because this is part of the national pride of Mexico, as well as they're kind of getting ready for the World Cup. I'm going to see if there's any kind of clarifier, but all in all, this indicates some celebrations as well. Now, again, we have here the Tower, which means that there's going to be something shocking coming out of the blue. This can be connected to earthquake, because Mexico is kind of prone to have earthquakes as well. And I do remember in 1986 as well that when they were hosting the World Cup, they had an earthquake right before it. So I wonder if history is gonna repeat itself, because you have here, don't let the past hold you back. So anyway, I think get ready that in March there might be some shocking things happening. There might be an earthquake. That was the first thing that came to my mind. So make sure that you protect yourself, but don't freak out, because you have here the celebration card. So I think it's gonna be good all in all. Okay, so for April we do have here the Eight of Wands. So April, there's gonna be some positive progress happening in April, because the Eight of Wands is all about growth, being in alignment. Fast moving card can be connected to travel as well. Maybe you're gonna have a lot of communications, like the campaigns around the World Cup might be coming to an end, because it's a high visibility event. But also, things are just gonna be going well in April. April is gonna be a pretty good month, but it's gonna be also very, very busy as well. So let's see what May is bringing. So May, we do have here the Nine of Wands. So that's kind of the major countdown to the World Cup, because it's starting in June, and obviously I think they're gonna be pretty exhausted, pretty tired from it, but also ready to give up. I think they're gonna be exhausted from this whole thing that's been leading up to it. But the Nine of Wands is a card of perseverance. Do not give up, as I kind of like to call it. They're gonna be very close to the end game, what they've been working on. But let's see if we have any kind of clarifier what this means. Okay, so this is a card of manifestation, organization as well. So this is kind of when they're trying to create something really great, really positive. They definitely have all the skills, so they shouldn't give up, because they're gonna be very close to the end goal. Now let's see what's gonna be June all about. I'm sure it's gonna be all about the World Cup, but let's see what we have. Okay, so we do have here the King of Wands. So King of Wands, it's a strong leader. It is a card of the born leader, so there might be certain things around the leader of the country. This is somebody It's not necessarily the president, but it can be someone who's likes new things, new approaches, somebody who likes new adventures as well. Because you have here the adventure card, so this is the adventurer. Now, obviously, the World Cup is always a big adventure. It's a big thing that happens, and it's a major energy from that perspective. But also, I'm just curious to see what kind of new initiatives this might be, or what this King of Wands might be pertaining to. So I definitely want to get a clarifier for this card, which might take a few minutes. Okay, so we do have here a great card, the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, it's a card of financial stability. It is a card of independence as well. So I think it can be some great opportunities, some entrepreneurships that might be happening in June that's going to bring positivity on the long run. Because the Nine of Pentacles is all about is enjoying the fruits of your labor. So it might be that the World Cup is going to be very successful, what's going to be happening in Mexico, and Mexico is going to be celebrating it, enjoying it as well. Maybe probably taking a leadership part of that. But also there might be some great ventures with that Nine of Pentacles. Like some new entrepreneurships across the country that's going to bring financial rewards as well. Okay, so let's see what's going to be in July. So obviously it's going to be still World Cup mode. Okay, so we have here the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is turning our back to something and leaving something behind, something that was very important, something that was very dear to us. This is all about going into a brand new direction. So let's see what is the... Okay, so we have here the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. So this can be connected to energies, energy systems, new sparks, new ideas. So I think there's going to be some new ventures that we're going to see in the month of July. There's going to be some brand new directions. There's going to be very exciting, very entrepreneur as well. So great energy. So whatever they leave behind is going to be no longer serving them. Okay, let's see what August is going to be all about. Wow, we have here the Ace of Wands, which we kind of seen that something, the Ace of Wands came up as a clarifier card in July. So I think whatever is starting in terms of a new direction in July, definitely going to be in the forefront in August, because there's going to be a lot of new ideas, a lot of new initiatives, sparks of ideas. And the clarifier is actually really great, because we have here the Three of Wands. So which means that I think there's going to be very strong progress for these new initiatives, new ventures that are happening in the summer in Mexico, because this is a card of early successes. So I think they're going to see some immediate successes, and they're going to be able to say, okay, this is a great direction for us to go into. Again, this can be some new international relationship. It can be some new international ventures as well. That might be happening because this is a card that can symbolize as overseas. So maybe some trade deals with Canada or trade deals with the European Union might be here in question for Mexico. Okay, let's see what will the fall bring. Let's see the energy of September. So we have here the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is a very strong female leadership energy. So what this is kind of like somebody who says things as they are, very logical, very smart as well. And again, this is also about clarity and moving into the future and and turning our back to the past. Again, which is kind of like says here that do not let your past hold you back. So what's really interesting here, the clarifier is a wheel, which shows that there's going to be a change happening in September, a positive change, lucky change. Things are going to be in alignment. Something is that's faded, that's happening in September. Again, it's kind of like when everything is coming together. That's the feel around the Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be a big positive change that's happening in the month of September. Now let's see what the end of the year brings, but before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that you enjoyed this video, and you're also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like, subscribe and share and hype buttons. And don't forget about the comments as well. Let me know where are you watching this video from, and what do you think about the challenges that are in Mexico, and what the cards are predicting as well. Especially if you are watching this channel from Mexico, I'm really interested to hear your opinion. All right, let's continue here with October. So October, we have here the Page of Wands. There might be some news coming in that's going to be super exciting. It might be connected to the economy. It might be connected to some ventures, because you know this is a very energetic, adventurous card as well. And you have here quite a few adventure. You remember this card was talking about adventures, and you have here quite a few adventurous cards as well. So there's going to be a lot of new initiatives. And the clarifier is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a go-getter. She gets whatever she wants, full of fire, full of spark, a lot of positivity that's kind of happening around the Queen of Wands. So I think there's going to be some great things here where, some great news where I think Mexico will get whatever it wants in terms of some ventures or even the economy. Okay, let's see November. November, we have here the Temperance card. The Temperance is all about healing, recovery, very slow moving energy. So maybe there might be something connected to the health system. The clarifier is the Nine of Swords, which can be connected to some worries, some headaches as well. That's might be happening, or something around mental health as well. That connected to November, maybe some mental health initiatives, because you know the Temperance is all about healing, slow moving energy. Do not rush into anything, just take one step at a time. So there might be kind of that. And I pulled another clarifier, which is again the Temperance, which kind of just assures that yes, this is all about healing. So maybe there's going to be some great healing related initiatives, especially around mental health. Now let's see what will December bring. Wow, this is a beautiful card, the 10 of Cups. This is the happily ever after. This is the card that brings us this perfect ending, the perfect joy, the perfect everything really. After difficulties, after challenges, this is a card of happy family, happy life. Pretty much, I think December is going to be great. I think the country is going to be very proud of what they achieved, and they're going to be celebrating it. And the clarifier is the Three of Pentacles, which is all about collaboration, building a strong foundation as well. So I think the country is going to be in a way better position in December than the way it started the year. So I think all in all, it's going to be a pretty exciting year for Mexico. There's going to be a lot of positive things happening. Very important that the past shouldn't hold them back, but it's going to be a year full of adventures. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll be able to welcome you again.